guys, how are you doing?
Hey, all good. We just finished our gig and
now we're sweating.
now we're sweating. Yeah.
Nice. Congratulations for the gig. It was really good.
Thank you.
So, for who don't know the band, would you mind to introduce yourself and give us some biographical hints?
All right. So we are Lilli band, and my name is Sami Hallinen. She's
Lilli Black.
Lilli Black, yes. Then Teemu Harjunen and Petteri Rosenboom, our drummer. So Teemu is the guitarist, I play the bass, and Lilli handles all the vocals.
Not all the vocals.
Well,
background
I do the background
yeah.
vocals. Yeah. That's true.
Can't do both.
Yeah. I know you don't speak from your gut yet.
So, how the band start?
Yeah, it's a long story.
We were at baseball stadium.
Yeah, we played in the same team with Teemu, and he suggested that we might do some music together, since we both were musicians. And actually, he heard me sing with another band on a gig, and he liked my voice, and then suggested that we do something together. And I don't know if you guys knew each other.
Yes.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. But basically then Teemu told Lilli that I know a guy who has a band rehearsal room. So. And he knows a bit how to play the bass, but he's a crappy bassist, which I was at that stage. Well, I'm still not really superb, but I can manage.
You're good enough.
Yeah.
Very good.
I know, and then Teemu actually knew Petteri. So yeah, Petteri was playing in a power metal band in the past. So we asked, and he said that he's coming to try out just for test run, and his test run has been so far since 2019. Spring, so
Everything is good.
yeah, everything is good. He's no longer under probation, so he cannot. If he wants to go away, it's at least 2 years of resignation time or whatnot.
He's still sweating with us.
Always.
Nice. Why did you choose the name Lilli?
You can ask him.
Yeah,
He was the one who suggested it. I don't know.
Because Lilli is our front woman. So.
It's sort of we figured out all sorts of names, but it's not so easy to pick up a unique band name nowadays. And more or less Lilli is well, it's a name, but it doesn't really mean too much. At least what we know. We just hope that in some other language it doesn't mean something weird.
It actually means flowers in Estonian.
Right, okay.
But
There is a meaning.
Yeah, there is a meaning, but not to us per se.
Yeah, okay. So your second album is being released 2 weeks ago. So I have this one, you can see. What can you tell about its genesis and lyrics?
Well, the lyrics are basically about life around us, human destinies, and all sorts of experience we have ourselves experienced and seen other people go through in their lives, and even though the stories might be like a bit dark at some points, there's still hope and resilience throughout the whole album, I think.
Yeah, I think one person said really well that it's sort of melancholy with optimism, which is a weird mixture, but especially in Finnish culture, because it's either all melancholy or then it's optimism, but it's sort of mixture of that. So and the name of the album Kintsugi is coming from Japanese language, and it means repairing with gold. So the theme of the album, human destinies, and the idea is that no one can avoid bumps in life, and basically time will repair them and will make memories golden.
Yeah.
So that's sort of the background with the name.
There is metal and hard rock kind of mixed
Yes,
together.
this is true.
Do you think that the Corona situation influenced your songwriting?
Well, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I haven't really thought of that.
I would say partly yes.
Yeah.
Some of the lyrics we had were actually in existence already before the
Yes.
COVID hit
Okay.
us, but we did do a lot of writing even during the COVID time.
Because I saw many bands releasing this year albums, and in some you can hear some frustration and hope at the same time. So it's an interesting phenomenon, I think. Yeah. What are the main differences compared to the previous album?
Well, I think this was more like a thought.
More
Like-
mature version.
Yes, a
Yeah.
matured version. A bit harder rock, maybe, than our first album. And I think we kind of wanted to like make it a bit more album-like. Like with the first one, we just did some songs, and then we decided we have this amount of songs and we're gonna release an album. But with this one, we kind of had more like a deeper thought process.
Yeah, we wanted to build a whole album with a lifespan from beginning to the end, and at least in our own opinion, we succeeded fairly well. So it's a good package. So that's why for listeners it's a high recommendation actually to listen the whole album and not just the couple of first tunes, because it evolves during the time from the first intro track to the last one.
There is more heavy metal and more drums.
No, yeah,
And more
yeah.
cowbell. More cowbell.
Yeah, but also quite sensitive tracks like Dawn of the Night towards the end.
That's true.
Okay. What are your main music influences? Hard question, I know.
Basically, all of us have like our own personal favorite kinds of styles of music and artists and bands. And we kind of have picked up some stuff from those favorites to different songs, but I don't know. Do we have like some?
Well, I would say all of us do like some of common bands, but we do have a lot of different genres. So for example, Lilli is a bit, not a bit, but quite a lot towards grunge. Teemu is towards more traditional rock and roll. Petter is obviously the metal. More double bass drums, the better, and more faster, the better. And for me, it's sort of.
You're the weird one.
Yeah, I know. I'm the weird
Why
one.
the bass player is always the weird one?
Because
For the other band's member, I'm also a kind of bass player. I used to play bass. Maybe I should start again.
I don't know. Maybe we can't do anything else than be weird.
Yeah.
But what's normality then?
Yeah, this is a very good question in the essence of playing bass, because I think you probably know the bassist jokes. I know pretty much all the bassist jokes.
Yeah.
But the fact is that yeah,
They're
playing
true.
the bass is.
They're not jokes. They're true.
Yeah, I know. Playing the bass is not hard to play the bass, but mastering it is really difficult.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
And in the album, you have also some musician guests, right?
Yes.
One is your previous.
Keyboard player Axel
Yeah.
Paasalainen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
then.
then we have Mikko Kujanpää from Memory Mains. They relate themselves. They call their genre it's metal, but it's like pop metal. So he brings a lot of pop music vibe to his playing. Then we have Antti Simonen from And Oceans, which is symphonic death metal. Also really nice orchestrations and everything. He's a really talented guy also, and he brought a lot of vibe. And then Marko Karttunen, who is a dedicated hard rock man, who is let's say the master of Hammonds. So we used his talents then with one of the songs.
Yeah.
And then Then I know, and then I played keyboards also to a couple of the songs myself because I just felt like it.
Because Sami is weird and multitask.
And we didn't tell him no.
Yeah,
We
well,
were like, okay, you do you.
yeah.
You do you.
Nice. Do you have any other gigs coming? Because today you had your album release.
No, not at the moment. At the moment, no. We are obviously looking all the time, but at the moment, it's quite a hard landscape, I would say. It's not easy to get gigs for bands who are not known, because there is Finland has very limited amount of places to have the gigs, and on the other hand, then there's a lot of bands who get their living by doing the gigs, and so the COVID basically took their living for a couple of years, and obviously at first they will then offer themselves,
And many of them have actually like released new material during COVID.
Yeah.
this is true. And also, if you look from the rest bar perspective, they have been pretty much closed and struggling during COVID. And now, if you have an option to take an unknown band with maybe cheaper tariff and get like 50 people in, or get a very known band with reasonable tariff and then get a full house, it's not a difficult choice.
Yeah.
If you know good manager, bring it.
Also, if you know if someone is watching this, yeah, contact them. Yeah. What's the plan for the future?
To play good music, as long as it feels good.
Now we just released the second album, but now we already have actually quite a pack of lyrics already prepared, and now let's say that getting the album out was anyway a tedious process. So now it's time to take a small breather, but I would say that before winter is over, we have probably started creating some new songs already.
Okay. Nice to hear.
We actually have some demos.
Yeah, we haven't. We have a lot of ideas, but we haven't started forming them yet. So we have this sort of crazy creation process where we just it's worked with like that since the beginning. We just go there, someone has an idea, and then we just play it, and that's how it just works. It's great.
We have a kind of like an understanding by saying like I want you to play this thing this way. These guys pick it up right away. I don't even have to like express myself very clearly like what I want. They just I don't know how they know it.
It just works.
Yeah.
And it's rare. The sort of chemistry is rare. It's worked since day one.
That's nice. And it's important in a band that there is chemistry.
Yeah.
Okay, we are done with this interview. Thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Would you like to say something to our readers?
Well, if you haven't tried our album, give it a shot.
Take a shot.
Yeah.
Tequila.
I'm pretty sure you won't be disappointed. Try it out.
And all you keep on rocking.
Kiitos.